Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists.
Woo! Ooh, sounds echoey in here, right?
What's up, baby?
What's up? I don't know why.
It's just you.
Is it me?
Damn.
How about now?
That works.
Yeah, there we go. Fucking Pigs Radio.
Yep.
It wouldn't be a Sunday and it wouldn't be fucking Pigs Day without a little bit of fucking hiccups, right?
Yeah. I got that indigestion. It's fine.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Today's going to be a little bit weird because I don't have Grandpa to interrupt me at every fucking given fucking moment. Shout out to Grandpa Evil Noriega, wherever it is that you're at, doing whatever it is that you're fucking doing. Hope all is well, sir. He's probably not barbecuing and just fucking shit up out there, doing whatever, but...
Well, besides that, I'm a little upset.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I mean, you're always upset. Why are you upset, Zach?
My scene got cut.
What do you mean your scene got cut?
In that music video, that was supposed to be my big break.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw, we'll find out why your scene got cut. But you are now tuned into the longest running podcast out of the most gangsterous city on earth. Pigs Radio, Pigs Sunday out of Compton, California.
Yes, sir.
And not only that, this is episode 430 fucking 9.
Yes, sir. We're on the road to 440.
440. 440 is already happening next week. But I'm super excited. Obviously, crime of passion, if you will, with this show. And no matter what, we're never going to stop. And as our...
Until you die.
Or until I die. You're absolutely right. Until I die. Yeah. But until then, my roads that are super whiny, super long, they lead me down these interesting rabbit holes, if you will, Zach.
Hey.
Go with me here.
Hey.
And not to mention, we got Zack Rabbit Lopez back, always playing video games. And when he's not playing video games, he's here on Sunday night. And you are going to make me a second loop with you doing double duty with June Clivis and the Diddy Boys coming up in August.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, so you're going to be here. I don't know how it is that you're going to be playing music and holding the camera. I don't know how that's going to work yet, but we're going to figure some shit out.
I got a camera mount for my upright bass.
Oh, okay.
So
it's just going to be on Zach's vision the whole entire time?
Well, no, it rotates, so I'll give you the controller, so you're just going to have to, like those helicopter games from back in the day. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking
about? The really big fucking...
Yeah.
All right, dig it. Dig it. But episode 439, we're continuing this conversation of romantic dark wave. With the video we just saw, tell me that shit at any point. No matter what you're into, tell me it wasn't oozing fucking sexiness, sensualness. It made me want to go buy some fucking leather whips and go fucking... Just go get into some fucking trouble.
Well, I'm glad I'm working out right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Since when?
It's been 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Not bad.
Okay.
It kind of sucks that I'm not where I used to be.
I mean, you're rocking that dad bod really hard.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that wasn't a choice. That wasn't something that I wanted to do.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I bought a bike and 3 days out of the week I bike to work. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's only a little more than 3 miles. But it's a lot of hills, so it's a pretty good workout,
You hear it. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Our little piggy's not going to be the fat one apparently anymore if he keeps at this shit. So we'll keep checking in with you. We'll Zach's weight attack, or I don't know. We'll figure something out to call it and shit. But we'll track you and we'll see if you've given up. Because 2 weeks and you're still biking. Are you biking every day in this heat?
Oh no, it's just 3 days. So I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just because I'm kind of out of shape. So I'm trying to get back into it.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? But I've been consistent with it, and I was just telling my girl that I chose the worst time to start working out because it's like the hottest part of the fucking year.
I mean, no matter what, you're gonna have excuses. No, you're doing it. I mean,
I'm doing it. Yeah.
I think losing weight sucks at any point, no matter if it's hot, cold, and whatever. No one wants to do that shit.
Well,
but
the morning is a lot easier than the afternoon.
Oh, it feels nice and cooler.
Yeah, that's like coming home. You know, it's like mid-90s. It's not great.
Okay.
So.
I tell you who is great, who is really fucking cool. We have a couple cool fucking cats in the building today and one from across the internet. Right before we get into our main dude here, I want to talk about this other cat. I've known him for quite a number of years. He's a really good friend of mine.
Touch tips?
That's not for right now. That's for
Oh.
later.
right.
Secretly, we touch tips, but I'm not admitting to that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He's hailing currently all the way from San Diego, California. By the way, San Diego is beautiful. I love driving out there.
Oh, yeah.
It takes 2 hours to get anywhere in LA, especially if you're on that 405, but I don't mind driving 2 hours just to go see this guy. We have FN1 Jose all the way from San Diego, California. What's up, brother? How you doing today?
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Good to be on the show tonight.
I've been trying to get Jose down to the show for quite a number of weeks now. We have an exciting bill, a show that we are collaborating together. Tell a little bit of people about it, because I've been talking my head off, and it kind of rolls into the intro where we're about to get into it. So tell me a little bit about the show that's coming up.
Well, French Police from Chicago, they're doing their tour, their West Coast tour, and we're collaborating on that show at the 1720 Warehouse in LA, and stacked lineup. You know, we have some great bands from Southern California, so yeah, man, we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a sick show.
Once again, happening Sunday, July 17th at the 1720 Warehouse. It's a night of romantic dark wave as I'm learning about this genre, post-punk, dark wave. I don't know. I mean, if you're into, like, anything about being sad and romanticize about it and live some leather, I think we have a night for you, Zachary.
Are there tickets still available?
There's only a few left. I
Damn.
mean, this thing, I can predict the future, and I can tell you this show's probably going to sell out. And that kind of goes into, our conversation today. The gentleman we have today is this extraordinary dude who just, out of nowhere, I've just learned about you. You are taking over. And, I mean, this relationship you have with Jose, you are a performer who just made your first debut ever. And holy fuck, man, did you knock that shit out of the park? Congratulations.
Thank you. What's up, Pigs Nation?
Woo! Pigs Nation here, the Pigs Verse. Before you know it, you'll be a little pig with us. Jose, introduce who we have here in the studio since you're our guest today.
Well, none other than Moro.
Oh, come on, man. That's all you got?
I'll take it.
All right.
The extraordinary, the master of romantic dark wave, Moro.
Let's go.
Thank you.
You're an interesting character that I've come across within the last handful of years. Your music is something else. It's well produced. Tell me a little bit about it. How long have you been performing? Because obviously, well, actually, how long have you been doing your music? Because we just learned that.
Hold on. You're jumping the gun.
I know.
You're way too excited.
I am a little bit. I'm also really high. Really high.
You want to jump into that meat and potatoes,
Woo!
you know?
Yeah, that's right. Because you're right, Zach. Thank you for reeling it back in. Because here on Pigs, we do things a certain way. You got to get a little piggy with us, and normally we get past intro. So introduce yourself, my friend. What it is that you do. I guess the name of your project. And normally towards the end of this, we have you squeal for us like a little piggy. So you either can give us a pig's squeal or a pig's impression. And Jose, we're going to come right back to you and get you to squeal for us. But go, my friend.
Well, my name is Moro. My real name is Arion.
Hello, Arion. Mareux.
Hey, what's up? I've been doing music for, I don't know, since I was a kid, 10, 12 years old. My good friend back in the day, Scott Ueda Jr., he taught me how to play guitar, R.I.P.
Shout out to Scott.
And,
Shit.
yeah. But yeah, him and his dad. His dad was in a band called Manhole. I don't know if you guys ever heard it.
Manhole. Why? That does sound a little familiar.
Yeah. Anyway, cool family. But yeah, they got me started, and I didn't quit, and here I am today with you guys.
Started playing guitar. I mean, did you fall in love, or did you have a certain style that, or have you always been drawn to this style of music?
You know, the funny thing is, I never tried to. I didn't even know this style of music really existed when I was making my shit early on, to be honest. And yeah, over time, people like I saw the people listening to my songs were all goths, so I was like, oh shit.
So you were making music without even knowing that it was goth music in your head, or at least that was what you wanted to go to? Or
no, I think I'm just very poorly informed overall when it comes to music. I am the worst music fan ever.
Really?
I barely listen to music. And I like, there's bands that I love. I don't even know the names of their songs. I just like, if I hear them, I know
it.
them,
Yeah.
But I don't like, I'm just the worst music fan. And I think it brings me back to, we were talking about video games earlier.
Yeah.
And when I was like 10 or 12 years old, I used to read those like magazines, like PlayStation, like unofficial PlayStation or whatever.
Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Yeah, that kind of shit. I remember they had like an interview with a porn star back then. And they're asking her like, do you ever watch any porn? She's like, no, hell no. Like, it's way more fun to make porn than it is to watch porn. And now I understand it. It's way more fun to make music than it is to listen to music.
Oh, interesting. So did you have any, well, before I even get past that, I know, Zach, we're going to go fucking beyond that. I'm so excited, Zach. But you got to squeal for us. Monroe.
I got to squeal?
Yeah, you got to sound like a little pig. You can either give us a pig's call or a pig's impression.
I'm going to dangle it over your head until the end of the show.
Oh, I've never been held hostage in my own show like that. You know what? We'll take it. But now that means Jose has to do it. Jose, it's your first time here on Pigs. Thank you for coming down, holding it down all the way from San Diego, California. Jose, FN1, you are a DJ, you are a promoter, and even more than a promoter, you're a live show producer who has now taken over San Diego. That is your play area. You are originally from Riverside, and you're holding it down there, man. Give us your squeal, man. Squeal for us, Piggy.
I don't think I've ever done a pig squeal before.
Come on, you got this. Or a pig's call?
Can you give us an example of a squeal?
Zach, squeal. There you go.
Oh, that's really good.
That's you've been practicing.
I also, do metal, so.
Okay.
He's also a pig at heart. Like, yeah.
You know.
All right, squeal for us.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, see?
That was terrible.
I was laughing during that little intro for Jose, and I was like, I was waiting for you to say, and most of all, you're my friend.
Why are you hating? He is my friend. We've been friends for a long time. Hey, do you remember when we ever met, dude?
Oh man, it was years ago, man. It was like.
Was that at Club Vertigos or even before that? I don't remember.
Probably Vertigos. I think so.
Oh, I think our common connection was
Mike.
Mike, DJ Mike Fontaine, DJ Living Dead. Shout out to him. I know he was doing his podcast, and I know I'm not sure if he's DJing still, but I mean wherever you're out there, man, hopefully you're listening. But common connection, and obviously common connection tonight with Mareux. How did you guys even get started, like conversating? And I mean, how did you get across his music?
I think randomly on the internet, right?
Go ahead.
Like on Instagram, probably.
Yeah, I think I was hearing his stuff on like his SoundCloud, and I was like, "Oh, dude, this is awesome! Like, who is this guy? You know?" And I mean, I think back then he had a few releases on there. It wasn't like now how he's already put out quite a few things. And I think I hit him up on Instagram, and I was like, "Yo, dude, what's up? Like, whenever you want to play a show, like, let's put you on a show." And we just like started talking from there, check in with each other every once in a while, and started chatting.
I love that you were able to get in the ground and give Mareux a platform. I mean, look, to be out there as a first time performer. I mean, have you performed before in front of anyone?
Maybe when I was 13, I did jazz band in middle school.
Okay, I mean that's definitely a long time, different mindset. I mean, holy shit, man. I mean, to debut and in LA and sell out your first show. Congratulations,
Thank
number
you.
one.
No, yeah, Jose. You know, like Jose said, like I think he reached out 2019, 2020, some like 3-4 years ago. But he'd always ask me, you know, whenever you're ready to play a show, let's do it. And I was in school at the time, and I couldn't really make room for music or make time for music. But I dropped out, and I told him the first show I'm gonna play, you know, we'll do that show together. So
holy shit,
that's what we did.
That's what's
we
up.
did
dude.
LA, did SD. Yeah,
wow,
crazy shows.
There was only 2 shows.
Yes, from the start. I'm gonna do a tour next year.
Okay.
But to begin with, I'm just doing some shows, like, you know, here and there.
Pop-ups, yeah.
One-offs.
Yeah, one-offs, and then we're playing some festivals, and that's kind of it.
But these were your very first shows? Like, you didn't play in bands before? You didn't do punk?
Jazz,
but
man.
That's fucking wild, man.
Yeah. Jazz.
Like he did jazz hands.
Yeah.
I mean, over 87 million plays on Spotify. 2 million.
I got something like that.
Not how many times you lost at your game, Zach. And I'm like, no, this is the opposite direction.
You're right.
I mean, you have over 2 million people listening to you. Holy shit. I mean, where, if you weren't listening to music, where did your inspiration kind of start from? Like, you said you started doing music at 12. Like,
Yeah.
how did you end up to this now?
It's just something I just kind of did on the side. I mean, I've worked so many like weird, odd jobs and have had so many career changes in my life. But I just did music as, you know, a fun hobby, you know, fun outlet. And I never expected anything to happen with it. It was just something I was doing. I made The Perfect Girl in 2015 when I was, I think I was still in college or something. And yeah, it took 7 years, but from the time I made that song, it's been like way longer since I started the whole Moro project. But,
right.
Yeah, no, I just stuck with it, and I got lucky, I guess, you know. I got a little opportunity and took it.
Do you know, I mean, obviously the song's been out for quite a number of years. How did it springboard into this popularity? Do you know? Or did it just...
Well, I posted on SoundCloud in 2015, and then maybe like a year or two later, someone posted on YouTube, and, you know, it was growing there, like 10,000, 20,000 views, 30,000, you know, it was just growing slowly. And then this other page called Darko the Post-Punker, they posted it on Facebook, and it started like spreading on there. And at the time, my manager, he wasn't my manager then, but, you know, he was my friend then. And he called me and he's like, dude, like someone posted your song on Facebook and it's going crazy. Like, you know, it has like whatever, I forgot how many likes, but, and I was like, okay, like people actually fucking like that song, like my shit. So maybe I should take it seriously. Because at that point, it wasn't on Spotify, Apple Music, anything like that. It was just on SoundCloud, and I wasn't promoting it or anything. And then once I saw like that little bit of encouragement, I decided to like put on the streaming services and kind of give music a second chance.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. Crazy how certain platforms can, I mean, obviously the song, I mean, it's been around. It took something to kind of really springboard into it. I know commercials do that. I mean, Empire of the Sun, your song was out for a long time. They were obviously doing stuff, but then it took a commercial to like, holy shit, hey, it's cool, and we're interested now, and even more exciting.
They just put it in front of an audience.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But fuck, dude, I mean, handful of years, and look at that song today and the way it resonates, and it's an anthem for like a lot of people. I mean,
for like various little groups.
Yeah, especially without necessarily like I'm making something that I like, and then holy shit, like all of a sudden it caters to like a specific genre without even trying to even do that.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as that song's been around, is all of your music kind of geared to that same vibe and element, or has things changed since 7 years since that song's been written and produced and now being performed?
No, I think I've always had the same. I gravitate towards like kind of melancholic and kind of dark and like sad type of music, and that's what I love to make. So I think all my songs have that character to them. But
You have a song. I'm trying to remember. I trip out on the lyrics.
Summertime?
Oh, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what that's about a little bit.
God. You know, the other part of me is I don't even remember making these songs.
You know what, brother? We share everything.
I don't know if it's
my brain's fucked up for.
I don't know if
reason.
it's the weed or the concussions.
Concussions?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Or what? Also, I think my also runs in my family just having like
Bad
horrible
memory.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
But I think that song is just general like being trapped inside. Heartbreak, that type of bullshit. Just.
If you have not come across that song, please, you need to do yourself a fucking favor and indulge. We opened up the show today with obviously your hit.
Video, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that song, and obviously with the video now. Tell me, where did the song kind of derive from, and then how does that equal out into your video? Because obviously now I'm thinking about Perfect Girl, but now I'm stuck in a room full of like Zack's homies and trying to figure out what is going on.
So like that song, weird how these things come together. But I made that beat first, and it just like it was taking me like weeks to write something. And back then I wasn't great at like writing lyrics and shit. So what I would usually do is I'd go on like lyric, like not Lyric Genius, but like lyric websites, and I look at all the bands I like, and I try like, take inspiration or like figure out how they're writing their music. So
how they arranged it and whatnot.
Yeah, it's just so I can like learn from that and take inspiration and stuff. And I was just on the Cure's page, and I was like looking through like their discography, and I came across their song, "The Perfect Girl." And I was just messing around singing the lyrics over that song, and I was like, oh, fuck, this fucking works perfect. Let me just make this shit a cover. And so interestingly enough, that's how that song got started.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Based off the fucking Cure. Look at that.
Yeah, and then sometimes I see people on TikTok like talking about like, I didn't know this was a cover, and then someone will respond like, oh, no, it kept all the same like arrangement and everything. I'm like, no, it didn't. I didn't even know that song existed when I made that. It's like, there's always some know-it-alls. On the
Zack.
internet. Yeah.
Well, actually, Jose, he thinks he's a know-it-all, but he's not here today.
But yeah, no, that song. I mean, the lyrics are super sick, and they're very simple, but
I mean, that's not a bad thing though.
No.
Because I feel like, especially with the way that I used to write things coming from high school and doing like metal, I didn't finish songs because I wanted to. I felt like things just weren't right. They didn't fit. It wasn't perfect. And then I found some of my best work were simplistic.
100%. Yeah.
So I started approaching it that way when I heard the term KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And it's just.
And that's what I like. It's hard, honestly, to write simple music that's catchy. That's the fucking hardest part. No, and that song, like the lyrics match the fucking vibe of the beat. Like. They mesh perfectly, and that's why the song took off in the end. But yeah, just crazy circumstances that lead to fucking careers and shit.
But it is a cover. It's not just inspired.
It's in a weird gray zone, right? Where it's like the original music has nothing to do with this version, but the lyrics are the same. So it's like a weird gray zone where is it interpolation? Is it cover? I don't know.
It's sexy as fuck is what it is. I'll tell you.
But I think that's the new reality of like just fucking art now. It's like everything borrows from something else, No,
absolutely. Inspiration.
I guess that's how it's always been. But yeah, even so now, even more so now.
Yeah.
You said you've been doing music since 12. This song's been out. I mean, talk about beats. Did you teach yourself how to do beats? Or, I mean, how did you make everything from beginning to end? Or did you partner up with a lot of people to make all this stuff
YouTube,
too?
bro.
Hell yeah. How do you think the studio got created?
No. Yeah, YouTube 100%.
Nice. It's so amazing that this day and age you can be taught through the computer and things as long as there's will and passion and patience and you want to figure out how to overcome shit, Zack, even video games, you can fucking do walkthroughs, man. You can get everything on YouTube, and that's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously everything's always a struggle because nothing ever comes hard, but what do you think what was the hardest thing within your music career so far that you had to overcome?
God. I think once you let go of like the small, I don't know, what do you call it? Small town mentality? Not small town mentality, but like small guy mentality of like, oh, nothing's ever gonna happen. You know, like this is all a waste of time,
yeah.
that kind of shit. Because that shit just holds you back. So once you get rid of that, like that's like a fucking leg up. I still see bands who are like have pretty good followings and shit, kind of have that mentality. And I'm just like, dude, just fucking let go of that. It's like, you know, my manager Miguel, he kind of taught me to don't think that way.
Got it.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was like, no, the music is good. It just hasn't reached ears. Like he told me this like 2-3 years ago. Like once it fucking gets in front of people, that's it, you know. And he's fucking right.
Damn, man. How long you been with your management?
So he was in basically my whole life, kind of. Like he was he was like best friends with my sister growing up.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he went on to like go in the music industry on like the label side, and we just kept in contact. And he's, you know, for free he would give me like, you know, help me with strategy, help me
advice,
market shit like that. Yeah.
That's amazing when you have people from the forefront already kind of backing you up. You have people who are around you with knowledge.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's fucking amazing. And
100%.
And especially to be a support system like, nah, man, this shit's good. You keep doing it. You keep doing it because I mean, it's hard. It's just so easy to give up, especially when when you either heard no or you don't get the things you want or things are not happening and you are just chopping away, and every day it just doesn't seem to be any better. But fuck, man, I mean, it's passion. It's there's a fire that it's hard to put out, but I mean, yeah, it is difficult to also keep that fire really raging and kind of keep going. But hey, man, I mean, congratulations on not burning out, and fuck, it's so amazing, you know, to see the amount of success. I mean, that's come out of all this. I mean, within the last few years, I mean, have you been in the studio? Are you doing all this stuff in your house, or like where are you producing all this from?
So for the longest time, it was like in my bedroom, you know. But in the last 6 months, I rented like a separate place to just build into a studio. So now I go to work technically there every day from 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or whatever. Damn. And just work on different projects and shit. Yeah, music or just fucking the business itself, the business side, and you know, it's a full-time gig.
It really is. I mean, social media itself is a full-time gig plus everything else. I mean, is your management team helping you with that, or are you also fully in charge over that?
Yeah, no, I take fucking... I mean, yeah, like, for example, like Miguel fucking feeds me, like, ideas for posts and shit all the time. Or I try to come up with, like, TikTok videos, stuff like that. And then label handles, like, the big marketing ads and all that kind of shit.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. That's crazy. Jose, I mean, for next year, I mean, I'm sure you already got your hands on the pulse. I mean, you already got dates lined up possibly for next year?
No, not yet. We're waiting for Moro to, I don't know if I should say anything, but we're waiting for something, and then he's going to tour.
Yeah. Okay.
And then hopefully we can line up a few Southern California dates, you know.
Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to everyone who's logging in right now. Hollywood P in the chat. We see you. Zack, just to let you know, we infiltrated the local music experience. I took that bitch over. We are simultaneously broadcasting live right now on the local music experience app.
Oh, no shit?
Woo!
Damn.
On top of everything else. So we're live across all our favorite social media platforms. This show would also be podcasted across everywhere that you get your podcast from. But simultaneously, you can actually go out and download the local music experience app across Android or Apple devices. It's a 24-hour Southern California radio station, and we're on there and we're live. So shout out to the local music family. Ray, fuck you. He's the owner. He know I loves him, and he's out there being drunk right now in Vegas. So shout out to Ray, doing Ray things. But I'm excited to see what all the new future projects are going to be coming out. I mean, on top of everything else, you also DJ.
I wouldn't call myself a DJ.
Okay.
It's stolen valor, I think, if I called myself a DJ. I think Jose's a DJ, and I'm just some dude, you know, that just makes music.
I mean, you're more than just some dude, because I will say that for being some dude, people do come out and people support. I mean, sold out shows. I was in attendance to your birthday party at the Roxy.
Oh, shit.
I was there. I wanted to talk to you, but you were so fucking cool. And you were, the way you had people, it was so mesmerizing to see everyone so involved. And this was something interesting, and I wanted to ask, because I left that day still wondering to this day if that was on purpose or whatnot. But I went into a room, Zach, the top floor of the Roxy, and there was this giant long bar. It's a nice long rectangle-ish room. Mareux's up there. He's already DJing. I forget what time this was. It was probably about 11-ish. He's already tearing it up. Everyone's fucking into it. Dark room. There are no lights other than people filming, and everyone is jumping and losing their fucking shit.
Well, hold on. First of all, thank you for the invite. This sounds like a great time.
It was a great time. Where were you, Zach? I was waiting for you by the door. You never showed up.
You're supposed to pick me up on the...
Oh, my bad.
From the train, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was...
The metro.
I do have a little clip of that, though.
Damn.
What's up? Hold on. Maybe we'll get this onto the Jumbotron behind us here. Let's lower this. It was packed, balls to the wall, and everyone was having the greatest time. The only light in that building was everyone's phones as they were recording. You DJ your song, and they loved it.
That's pretty wild.
It's like a boiler room set.
It was a fun time. Do you remember much about that night? Since you say you don't remember a lot of things.
Barely. Okay. No, it was a good time. It was my birthday, and it was like a fun little party to have.
They brought out a cake and everything towards the end.
Yeah.
Song "Happy Birthday."
That's pretty wild. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
How is that? How does it feel that like you don't really claim, or you're not exactly like a goth or people from that niche, but you know you make music and people come out, and that's what they are.
Yeah.
You know how does that feel?
Wow, Zach.
Try not to think about it. No, I don't know. No, I mean, it's cool. Like at the end of the day, it's just cool that all different types of people come out and support. I mean, at the beginning it was mostly just goths and you know people into dark music, and now it's like all types of people that I see. But yeah, I mean, who knows? I'm somewhat goth, you know, but I mean, you see the way I dress. Like I dress very simply, and you know,
casual.
Appearance is like not a huge concern of mine.
Yeah.
You know. Solid black colored shirts. Yeah. Not hardly no design.
I do the swap meet shirts and black pants.
There we go. Hey man, you get a good deals on the fucking AAA shirts out there. Yeah. Fucking swap meet.
Bro, it's Pro Club all day, bro.
Pro Club.
Pro 5.
Hell
One day I can afford the Pro Clubs.
Oh man, you're gonna be there soon. You're gonna be there really soon. Let's take a quick break. Let's see. I downloaded another track here. Let's see.
What happened to that song you're talking about? You know, if you haven't heard it, you got to check it out. What was that one?
Summertime.
Summertime.
Was there a video for that? I don't think I saw one. No. Okay, yeah.
We don't have one yet. Yeah.
I have the.
We can make one right now. we got cameras.
What kind of video is this?
It doesn't matter as long as something's playing in the background. Yeah. It's summertime. Let's see. Hold on.
I mean, I can go on the roof, get a whole bunch of footage of fireworks right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Fuck.
Spectacular Tees?
Spectral Tees.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Good job, Mario.
I can't see shit. Plus, I'm dyslexic.
This one got flagged on YouTube for being not safe for work.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? This is not safe for work.
So, but if you're not at work, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's safe harbor hour right now, so I don't know what that means, but I'm excited.
Send it.
All right, guys. not safe.
Touch your lips to mine. I would hide behind my snow. Is this love realized? Got me burning in your inferno. I want to drink you down. Mix your body with the spirits and wine.
Hello?
Mr. Statham?
Yes, this is him.
I know we talked about getting you on Pigs Radio, but there's a little surprise you're on now. So if you don't mind saying hi to Mario and the best Jason Statham, can you just say, hey, babies, listen to Pigs Radio and Mario 81?
Listen, babies. Listen to Pigs Radio, Mario 81.
In case you guys don't know, we're chicks, and we love listening to Pigs Radio.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists.
Other Psychiatrists, Pigs Radio back, episode 439, on our way to episode 500, Zach. Almost there, almost there.
I do gotta say though,
Say it.
if you're listening in on LME or a podcast, you know, you're missing out.
Yeah, they are.
We got a good show. We got some good visuals. I got a beautiful man here. I got some beautiful music videos going on. It's quite sexy, you know. So you got to check that out. Not only that, but if you want to join the conversation, you can do so by calling in at 909-475-7449.
Let's open up those phone lines, because I've had them open but not open, because I wanted to talk without, like, dude, I've missed already so many phone calls. I promise we're going to open up the lines right now, folks. Hold on, let's unmute this thing, and bam! Phone lines are not open. If you want to call in, ask a question. I'm not taking requests, but if you want to talk to Mr. Mareux, or even if you got a question for Zack, or if it's Ray lost and can't find his car keys or can't find Ronnie, you guys can call in at 909-475-PIGS 7449. 909-475-7449.
So let me ask you, when you play these shows, do you just go up and DJ, or do you have like a band? Like, how do you like backtrack maybe? I don't know.
So the actual live performance, like for example, we just watched a video of the DJ set.
Yeah.
So yeah, DJ set. You take your mixer or whatever.
Right.
Just play other people's music for the most part.
Right.
But yeah, the live performances, for example, 1720 in Music Box in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
That was with my band. So I'm up there. I have my keyboard, I have my guitar, I sing, I have a drummer, and I have another guitarist who's also playing synths at certain parts. So, it's basically like a full band.
How do you feel with that, with the big difference between that to a live band? Because, especially like drums, they're not going to sound the same, because that's more... like samples and beats and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, we use like a hybrid system. So we have an Alesis kind of drum pad.
Oh, okay.
And then we have the acoustic drums.
Right.
So the first half of the set is mostly electronic. And so my drummer's basically just mostly on the drum, the Alesis drum pad. And then the other half of our set is more I guess, rock,
Okay.
So then he switches to just purely acoustic drums. Yeah. Oh, we got a call.
We got our first call coming in right now. Let's see.
You gotta answer it, Marty.
I know. I'm gonna answer right now. Caller, you're on Pigs, and go ahead and turn down your radio. Hi, caller. Who is this?
Hi, my name is Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
What's up?
Yeah, I came to the first show at 1720. It was amazing. I loved
Thank
it.
you.
And in line with kind of what you guys were talking about earlier, I'm wondering, like, if you performing live is, like, changing the way that you're thinking about your music, or, like,
good question.
Oh, this is how this performs live. Like, now I need to know, like, you guys were talking about the drums. Like, I noticed that you picked up a bass. Like, I'm just wondering, like, if you're taking this into consideration as you try to do more performances.
No, Tiffany, great question. And no, it's something I've been thinking about. Like, now when I'm writing music, it's with live shows in mind. So I'm trying to be thoughtful when it comes to, okay, what are the parts I'm going to perform, like with the guitar? What are the parts that I can play on the keyboard and shit? And it's changing it, but not a whole lot. I think the problem with a lot of my music is like there's so many layers, like different instrumental layers. It's just like impossible to play all of them. You know, I would have to have like fucking 10 guys on.
Big orchestra up there.
Big orchestra, the Mareux orchestra. But
Love it.
yeah, so for some of the parts, I just have like a backing track, and you know, it's not ideal, but fucking, it's the reality of a lot of electronic music today. Yeah.
A lot of dudes are just laptops and they're playing either some instruments, drums, bass, like you said, keyboards, or there's a lot of dudes doing all kinds of different things, and it's interesting and to see the people in the amount of, I mean, regardless of their backing tracks or pre-recorded tracks or whatever, it's the amount of knowledge to layer everything to make. You're baking a cake at the end, but you're mixing all these things. But at the same time, it has to sound good. It has to look good while you're up there, especially
not have it too busy.
Right, but not only that, as Zach was kind of pointing out earlier, you weren't doing shows. You weren't performing in backyard bands or putting in, you know, that time on stage. You went from doing jazz stuff from early on, you know, like from school to this. No, I mean, that's...
I had zero expectation to play a show ever. I mean, I never thought anyone was actually listening to my music, so it was like the show was out of the question. But and yeah, that all changed, and I had to learn very fast. And then, you know, I'm still learning. It's gonna take fucking time. Forever. It's gonna take forever. I mean, I always think it takes like at least 10 years to get good at something, you know. And I gotta cut that in half, I think.
I say forever because I think it's one of those things that you're never ever gonna stop. You know, doing what you're doing, especially changing, or you may evolve. But I mean, it's one of those things that the more you put into it, the more that comes out of it. Tiffany, tell me one thing. Since you went to this show, number one, what's your favorite song?
Okay, number one, Inamorata, definitely my favorite song. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hope I am.
Okay.
But I think with like, it was really cool to see how every artist like set up also, because this is kind of like my first show of this type, which I did notice a lot of goths in the crowd, but it was really cool just to see how everybody had their own kind of like stage presence.
Let me ask you a question, Tiffany, really quick. As you said that there was more goths, what kind of music are you normally kind of into?
Well, I definitely like, because of Moro, I've been starting into like this dark wave. I've been trying to put all my friends on, but I feel like in line with what seems to be your audience, like The Cure, you know, more bands, more like of the emo vibe, I guess.
Cool.
There's a lot of bands out there that have yet to be discovered, Tiffany. I'm glad that Mareux was here to pave the wave, and you're about
That's
to
what
go
I like to
into
hear.
a roller coaster of nail black paint and a lot of cat eye makeup. So it's gonna be awesome.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany, for giving us a
Thank you so
call.
much.
Absolutely. And make sure you check out FN1 and Club Fun City, because these are other places where you can hear this style of music, where you can come dance, you know, to a lot of these beats. So make sure you come check out these spots.
If you want more doors open, make sure you keep it locked here on Pigs every Sunday night.
There you go.
For sure.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you. Bye.
There we go. Once again, you guys want to call in, share a memory, tell us anything, call in at 909-475-7449. Jose, let me ask you, what's your favorite Moro song?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I just, you know.
What's the one that gets you going, that like you wake up in the morning, this is the one track, like, fuck yeah, it's going to be a good day. Nothing's going to stop me.
Oh man, you know what? I like a lot of this stuff, of course, but I really like Spectral Tease, the one that you guys just played. Yeah. It's one of my favorites, and when I heard it live, I was just like blown away. I mean, everything that was performed those nights, it was just amazing. But I think that one and Gothnik, those two were kind of like my top track to see live. I mean. But I mean, I like a mixture of.
Jose likes the club bangers.
He's got you know, a different flavor. Like, even though he goes for kind of a similar, he says he goes for a similar type of a feel. Like, you know, there's different types of vibes with each song. You know, it sounds like they could be all from different albums. You know, or different periods of his writing career. So.
They probably were from different parts of his writing career, but that's fucking awesome, especially the wave that you kind of go with it. I mean, the song being as I thought it was something newer. I didn't realize it was. It's been aged, and the way that it's aged, it still holds up more than ever. And especially for those who love the dark wave, you know, the post punk, the Cures, the New Orders, the Joy Divisions, everything out there. I mean, I'm rediscovering as a fan of all that music, and I've been doing nightclubs of that style of music for nearly 20 years, and Jose's been DJing for almost as long, and we've been in it, and there's a bunch of nightclubs out there that have been holding it down. Breakfast Club, God 80s, Fun City Club 81, certain places that have been holding it, like here in LA, and it's really refreshing to see a new wave of that kind of come out, and it really kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, once again, you said 9 years, and I know you've been at it, but I mean, now it's kind of like, holy shit, there's a wave of this stuff, and it's carrying each other, and it's definitely, it's making noise, man. It really is, especially with all those other bands. Tell me, as you step foot on this stage, what was the first thought that went into your head?
You know, I have no thoughts going up there.
Really? No thoughts at all?
You know, there's something wrong with me in which, like, I'm like, you ever see like a cat stare at a wall?
Yes.
Like, and you're like, what is
that cat doing? What the fuck?
What is he even looking at? There's nothing there. That's inside my head.
I will say that most of the time when I see that shit, I think they're looking at a ghost or a spirit or something in the astral plane. Like, who the fuck are you focused on?
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, like,
they're actually very dumb. They're not. But yeah, no, growing up, I was a very nervous kid.
Okay.
And something since that time has switched where I just don't get nervous as much anymore. I mean, I get nervous a little bit, but definitely because that whole day, it was so funny. That whole day, everyone's asking me, "Are you nervous? Are you nervous?" And the weeks leading up to it, everyone's asking me, "Are you nervous? Are you nervous?" And I was like, "No." But I was like, "Is something wrong with me? Like, I
should be nervous."
Yeah, I should, right? But I think I talked myself out of it months ago because I was like, "You can't be nervous for this. It's gonna fuck you up. You just gotta
own it. You gotta
go up there and just go. You just gotta work. You know."
And it seems so bizarre to me because I asked Ariane before, when we were all setting up and stuff in LA. I'm like, hey man, it's gonna be okay. Like, you're gonna do fine. And he's like, oh, I'm fine. Like, I'm like, you're not nervous? Like, nah, man, I'm all right. I'm good. I'm like, that is just weird, bro.
I got this, bro. Why are you nervous? I'm not nervous.
Yeah. That is a crazy concept to grasp, because I mean, being a musician is very similar. I mean, I've been playing since I was 9. Joined my first band my freshman year, and I've been playing since playing live since I was 15, 16. Yeah. And it's taken me a lot of years and a lot of shows to. I wouldn't necessarily say I ever really had stage fright, but to have that feeling and then to now, I want to say that it the mentality is, oh, it's just another show, but it's just. I don't feel that, like I did on my first show. It's like, oh, I'm fumbling to play what I played in my bedroom, over and over and over again. It's just, I know what I'm doing, and I, just go out and do it, and I just have fun as I'm doing it. But it was something that, not that I had to learn, but just evolve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just the idea of that is definitely crazy. So that's I get that. Like, oh, are you nervous? Like, you probably should have been, especially since it was your first show, and then I'm sure you went in knowing that shit was sold out.
Yeah. No, it was. I will say, I was more nervous the week we were selling tickets, and then it sold out. I was like, fuck. Like, on one hand, it's very good that it sold out, but I was like, fuck, people are actually going to be there.
Yeah.
This shit's actually happening.
Yeah,
whoa.
and I was like, fuck. I felt, all the pressure on me. And, it's a crazy circumstance. Me and Miguel, my manager, we joke all the time that, my fucking career is, backwards. People usually have to play a ton of shows and tour, and that's how you build a fan base and stuff. And I did it the exact fucking opposite. I went the opposite way. Again, because of fucking TikTok and shit like that. But
it's not a bad thing, though.
It's not and you can't really choose your path either. But I mean, I'm grateful for the way everything turned out. But I definitely wish I could have played smaller shows and kind of built up to it. But I mean, This was cool too. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, everything worked out. It was good.
Yeah.
People had a good time. Nothing really went wrong up there.
Yeah, you'd always go back. You'd always play little clubs, you know, even a backyard thing. I mean, if you have a decent following, especially, you know, here, throw a fucking secret show. You know, like follow the white rabbit shit. You know,
you say that. That's exactly what we did before the show. We were like, okay, we need like a practice show to test everything out, because we've been practicing for like 2-3 months. And then, you know, it was sounding good. It was getting better every practice. But then I'm like, okay, we need to actually have like a real go. And so we played a little show at Footsie's with Soft Kill and Closed Hair.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And damn, like everything went wrong. Like every technical difficulty you can think of happened. And I you know, at the end of the night, I was so fucking bummed. I was like depressed. I was like depressed for a whole week.
Oh, no.
I was like fucking, you know, on suicide watch basically. But okay, not that serious. But
yeah, I get it, man. Like you
came out in my own head, yes.
Yeah, it was fucking tragic. You went out there like, all right, I'm gonna prepare for this big show. I mean, we've been rehearsing. It's time to fucking like, just like anything else in wrestling. There's a dark match. I mean, just to go see if this shit works and.
So everything went wrong, and but then I was really bummed for a day, and then the next day I was just like, all right, how do I fix this? So like, what do I have to change?
There we go.
And shit. So I went back, I like rebuilt all the tracks we were using, and like had like a different plan and shit, and then we tested it out that week. We played 2 more practices. It sounded good, and then day of show, everything went great. You know.
That's even more interesting that you have like this big dick energy on the day of the show after going through whatever the fuck just happened on that practice fucking show.
Yeah. That's the other part of my brain. It's like I'm like, oh, a bad thing can't happen twice, you know. bad things don't happen twice.
That's a good way to look at things.
That doesn't work here.
Hey man, he's writing that shit out. Let that shit work until it doesn't work no more.
No, I'm just saying we can't adapt that philosophy.
Oh no, we can't. No. Especially you, Zack.
Which, me?
I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't run this shit.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah. No, for sure, 1000%. But holy fuck, man. I mean, I don't know if there is something wrong with you. I don't think there is, because obviously I think you're making waves the way you want to make waves on your terms, and I think you're doing it the way you need to be doing it, and your work is a reflection of that. The people who come out and support. I mean, Tiffany, who just called in, who isn't per se a goth or whatnot, or into that Lima world, then you're bringing the mainstream, if you will, and all eyes on you, man.
I'm trying to get my friends paid, you know.
Goal. That's the most amazing thing, when you can do something you like and get paid for it on top of everything else.
Yeah. So, everyone should stream and listen to the bands that I listen to. Closed Hair, Wisteria, Corinne, CD Ghost. You know.
Support, man. Support these local acts.
But how do we support you?
Oh.
Where can we find you on all the social medias? Where can I buy a shirt and a CD? And I need some socks.
Socks. So I have a line of socks at Marshall's. If you want to go check. Nah,
there we go.
I don't. Merch. I got a vinyl that just came out. It's a 12-inch for Predestiny EP that I released a couple of years ago, but we finally got the means to put it out. So that's up on Bandcamp. And then T-shirts coming soon. We're trying to figure that out.
You do have a hoodie, right? A sweater on your website, I believe.
Yeah, I got that.
Which swap meet can I go to?
Swap meet, the one in Torrance.
Okay.
Usually carries bootlegs of my merch. Yeah.
The Rodeum? The Rodeo?
Yeah, the Rodeo. You got to ride the bus to get there.
Get it.
Yeah, park nearby and ride the bus.
Here at Pigs Studios and Pigs Media Group, we have friends at all kinds of places. You need a shirt people, we got a lot of shirt peoples, and they can help, and we can help any kind of way, because we want to see you succeed. We want to We want to be part of the pandemonium, the craziness that is about to embark on us. That we're about to get spewed on all over by Moro and all his
Spewed on.
Yeah, man. That's what's happening, right, Zach? You're gonna be spewed on.
I would call it something else.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I have to squeal, make a video, and get spewed on.
Yeah. You're spewing on us on the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we got 4K cameras for that. They capture everything.
Bring everybody from the first video. You know.
These videos, I mean, are you coming up with the concept with them?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm not that smart.
Ah, man, I don't know about all that, but I mean, it has to, you give the final okay, and then the tracks obviously take a life of their own. I mean, tell me, especially with Perfect Girl, like what came up, how did that come up, and how did you guys execute all that?
Hey, why am I seeing get cut?
You were causing a ruckus that day. I don't know if you remember.
See, I already knew you and your ruckuses.
You were touching all the models.
Well, I had to make sure shit was real.
Zach, you're only a fluffer on certain shows, not at every single show.
Yeah, this was a different kind of shoot.
Yeah. I missed my assignment.
No, but I mean, Muted Widows, like within the scene, pretty well known. Like they made videos for Boy Harsher or Twin Tribes. Fucking Trust. So. They were the kind of the guys to go to, so to speak.
Got it.
Yeah. But they brought us a treatment. And we're like, okay, let's fucking do it.
Damn, like just it.
Some fucking high fashion type of shit, And they did crazy things with the budget they had, Just like a literal miracle was made that day. They got like the Zeiss lens was like $500,000. I don't know how,
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you look at that video and it looks fucking gorgeous. Yeah. It looks so well produced. It looked like you guys spent $1 trillion fucking dollars.
Exactly.
And it looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All the shots are gorgeous. They are colored by far. Like if I wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude. That camera lens itself, it's just tits.
No, they fucking surpassed every expectation we had. It was nuts.
Now moving forward, man, I mean, you hit a line with everything. What's next now? I mean, you said you got some big things. I'm sure we can't talk about, but what's next in line? So more performances. We know. I know you're working on music, but
shows,
I mean,
yeah. So in a few days, I got a song coming out with my friend Zahara for their upcoming album or something. I don't know. It's a single for now.
Okay.
Album maybe in the future, but. July 6th, look out for that. Of course, July 17th, I'm doing a DJ set supporting the homies, French Police. And that's going to be 1720. Go get your tickets.
That's right.
It'll be a fun night.
Even more reason to be there, man.
I mean, low ticket alert already, just to let everyone know. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how many tickets are left, but it's extremely fucking low.
Yeah, and French Police, they have so many good fucking bangers that, just go see them. If you don't know about them, look them up. Go play their music, and they're fucking funny dudes. You're gonna have them on.
We're gonna have those boys on next week. They're gonna be in studio. We're gonna have a roundtable interview, and with roundtable. I don't think we're gonna have a live performance.
Roundtable.
Yeah, roundtable or oval table.
They'll get wild.
Woo!
I had for a while I was doing some kind of it's kind of like this, but 1/20th of the size and effort.
Oh, okay.
But
I was to say, but better. That's funny.
No, but I had them on, and they're just flaming everybody.
Dude,
nice.
They'll fit right in.
They're fucking TMZ style,
Hell yeah.
It's gonna get interesting.
It's gonna be fun. Especially if Zach's here doing camera stuff.
Yeah.
You're going to be here, right, Zach?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then we're just playing Psycho Fest Vegas, Hoco Fest in Tucson, sorry.
Holy shit. I mean, we've been so caught up. I mean, there's so much things to kind of really talk about. Tell us a little bit about Psycho Fest. I mean, there's a bunch of bands playing out there. It's in Vegas. What day is that, and how did you get wrapped up with that?
We signed with Ground Control Touring, and they fucking booked me for a shit ton of festivals and cool shows in New York and stuff like that. So look out for that shit.
Holy shit, dude. New York.
Yeah.
You go from not playing anything, playing your first show, now you're playing fucking New York. You took over LA and New York.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And he's just whatever.
It was,
it was Tuesday, whatever. Just do the song, whatever.
I woke up
People
and
come, they don't, whatever.
Buy tickets.
Yeah, but
buy tickets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, buy tickets. Fucking
And then
love it.
just working on an album, dude. And that's kind of it.
Hell yeah.
You just released your EP on vinyl.
Yeah.
You have a full album now, or do you only
So
have
that
singles?
EP was that EP came out digitally in 2020.
Right.
And I mean, fucking pressing these things is expensive. I didn't have the money then. But now, I mean, fucking business is much better, and so we minted them, and yeah, those are for sale. But yeah, no, the fucking album is in the works right now, and
and is that like the same tracks, like remixed or
completely?
just...
Yeah, no, completely new music.
Oh,
I mean, before I literally just had a like a desktop PC full of bootlegged programs.
That's right.
And $100 Guitar Center microphone, and you know. But now I have way more gear, and it's fucking fun to make music again once you have all this gear and shit. So yeah, I'm working on that shit every day.
I got all these toys I get to play with, and I make noises on them.
Basically.
The leap of faith, though, on top of everything else from the beginning of this conversation, to quit your job.
Drop out,
yeah. College dropout.
And just doing what you want. And you followed a dream, and it's working out.
Yeah.
You're putting in the work. People are loving it. I mean, you're getting over on all this stuff. It's fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you from exactly? Like, where are you born and raised? And I mean, obviously you're close to the LA base, but I mean, are you from around these parts?
Yeah, no, I grew up in Mar Vista, which is like a neighborhood in West LA.
Okay.
And then I went to school in LA, went to school in Santa Monica, and then now I live in Inglewood. So I'm pretty close to you.
Yeah, man, you're right up the street. We can carpool next time I need to go out that way and shit. Yeah, I mean, Inglewood's only like 15 minutes from here on the freeway.
Yeah.
That's even...
That's right.
Leaving less with no traffic. You by the new stadium?
Yeah, kind of. Far enough where it's not a problem for me.
Got it.
Yeah.
Dude, it gets loud over there. Fucking the Forum. Traffic is just gnarly. I can't wait
fuck that.
until you're selling out the fucking SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. The world will be in a weird place if that happens. If we have that many depressed people in one
They're
stadium.
out there, man. I mean, either that or how about we start off if you don't want to do that much with that many depressing people to come out, maybe we can get you on next year's Cool World Fest. How about that? I can see that a bit.
Let's do that shit.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Did you go out to that by chance, or?
No, I forgot what I forgot what we were doing.
Gotcha.
Something work related.
Yeah,
took
for
me
sure.
away from it. Yeah.
I will say that I'm excited to see you in the flesh. Number one.
Yeah.
I can't be more than grateful for Jose and giving me the opportunity to help him put on this show. I'm super stoked. Not only that, the amount of the talent that we get through this studio, especially leading up to this, with everyone else has been a part of it, with Jerry Ramon kicking off this series of what I'm calling Pigs Wave interviews of just being romantically dark. We had him on. Haunt Me was on last week. You this week. Next week we have your boys. I mean, overly excited about them.
Yeah.
I mean, and plus they're funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to have Close Terror come on. They're going to tear that shit up here. And then leading up to the week with French Police, we actually will have, if it all works out, we will have French Police here. And it looks like might be on a Thursday night. But they will be picking the pig stage with a live performance.
Damn.
No way.
Right before their
Can they all fit there?
They're going to.
They got to be... they're going to be touching butts.
We've had ska bands up on here.
Yeah, I've had up to 7 people up in this motherfucker.
7 for what?
For a ska band. For a live ska show.
The fuck?
For what?
Yeah, what are they doing here?
I mean, what are you guys doing with your instruments?
Okay.
I mean,
believe you.
I mean, on camera, everything's bigger here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It really is.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, man. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
On all the success, on, I guess, having that just fucking attitude of, number one, not giving a fuck, and number two, just doing you, and look where it's at.
Yep.
couldn't dream of anything better, honestly.
Like, yeah, whatever.
So nonchalant about it.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like, fucking rock star, and just like, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
I sell all places.
Just happened one day. I'm here.
Just doing
But
music.
it actually did just happen one day.
9 years fucking later, it fucking just kind of happened
Yeah.
one day. And obviously not giving up. And obviously much love to all the support group that you have around you with everyone that either giving you kind words or people like Jose that's seen stuff like, hey, man, like, hell yeah, let me be there from the beginning and wait. And
Definitely. Big shout out to Jose. And don't forget, he has an edit of Spectral Teas on Spotify.
What? What do you mean an edit? What did you do? What did you add to it? How'd you make it even more better? Or
Well, no,
he added
the
inches
song
to it.
is amazing on its own. It wasn't anything that Ariane couldn't have done on his own, but all I did was just kind of make a like a dance edit. I had in mind DJ, so this way when they they can play the song in a dance club and it can just it can transition at the beginning and at the end, because the original of Spectral Teas kind of starts out with him singing and looks like a synth in the background. So I just moved things around a little bit, really simple. But I actually have a question for Ariane. You had a couple of cool bands do some remixes for you.
That's right.
Soft Kill and I can't remember the other one, but what do you call it? Are you gonna maybe have a remix album come out soon? Maybe your favorite artist remix something, whatever they want. I don't know.
the Moro mixtape?
Yeah, no, it's been alleged that that's coming out. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
What alleged? Who's working on this project? Why don't you know?
Yeah, no, we got something like that in the works, but I mean, all these things, paperwork, man. Paperwork holds shit up.
Yeah.
Always does, man. Fuck you, paperwork.
How do I get in on this?
What, on paperwork?
No.
Oh, okay.
I want to have a rabbit mix of one of these songs.
It's possible, because there's this kid, The Motion. He's actually from Kazakhstan, and he made a retrowave version of that song, of The Perfect Girl.
Oh, shit.
And that shit caught fire on TikTok.
What?
Like, it went crazy. It was like fucking just like hundreds of thousands of videos attached to it, whatever.
Damn.
And we were like, okay, like, let's fucking put it out. Like, people are looking for it. It was bootlegged like a million times already. We were like, just fucking, let's put it out as a fucking official version. We did, and it's fucking, it's doing
Blew
extremely well. Yeah. Now that kid has like 250,000 monthly listeners or something.
Wow.
Holy shit, dude.
And he's very talented. Yeah.
With all of these things leading up to this show, I'm learning a lot through the goth and the dark wave and synth wave. What is retro wave?
I think it's been around for like the last 10, 12 years. Like I don't know if you remember like Comtrues, like 10 years ago. Anyway, you make like these kind of nostalgic 80s sounding beats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So those videos where it's
that's
like
more
80s
like
looking
retro
stuff.
wave and synth wave. That's
Okay.
like nostalgic, like I feel like video game or OST type.
Yeah,
music,
exactly. I mean, it's kind of a generic thing at this point, but like if you go on YouTube and search retrowave, like every fucking video has like a Ferrari Testarossa, like from like Outrun.
Yeah.
And like a little graphic of it like rolling, down like Miami or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's coming back in a smaller sense. But yeah, all these things, with the fucking internet and TikTok, like they just keep getting recycled.
Hey, man, that's the way it goes. I've been playing that retro wave for a long time.
Yeah.
I get down with a retro wave set, and it's very 8-bit fucking... It sounds like video games, but like with beats, and it's just fucking cool, and I love it. Hardly any ever lyrics on it, typically. It's more beats than anything else. I mean, I can normally throw like 3 or 4 tracks on top of each other and get layered up and like make some really cool fucking shit, but... Good stuff, man. Really good stuff. When you DJ, are you DJing that stuff too?
I think my DJ set's usually what I'm listening to. It is more like goth influence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it dancey or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Definitely, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
No, it's definitely like, I mean, you kind of saw that video. Like people go nuts when you play fucking goth shit.
No, for sure. I was a little disappointed in myself. I wasn't able to make your grand debut. I had every intention of being there.
No worries.
Things, unfortunately, life got in the way, and I couldn't make it. Even asked Jose, because I had even told him I was on the list and everything. It was so cool. Like, you gotta show up on the list and all that. But
it's okay. There's gonna be more.
I know, dude, and I'm super stoked. And obviously, the 1720 with everyone else, and we get a DJ set, and you'll be rocking it out and making everyone dance. I'm super stoked. Jose, obviously, with all your other projects, what do you have coming up in the pipeline? Anything cool? Because it seems like you have like these massive shows every other fucking weekend. What's coming up, and where should we be going? And if we're in San Diego, where should we be hanging out?
Well, there's my Instagram, DJFN1, and then I have a link tree that's right there. You click on it, and it takes you to all of the shows that I have coming up. But I mean, I'm doing 3 shows for French Police on their tour, LA, Riverside, San Diego. We got Haunt Me on a couple of those shows, and then, like we mentioned earlier, Closed Tear, Twin Ion Engine, Wisteria, and then we also have Male Tears. So we have a nice mixture there, and then I mean, you know, a couple things in the works in all 3 cities. So, you know, just keep an eye out on my page.
Hell yeah. Where do we go again support you? Where can we go buy the album? Because it's a very specific place. You can only get it from, I believe, Bandcamp, right?
Bandcamp.
Yeah, there you go. Get that shit.
Yeah, go on Bandcamp and check it out. You know, it's there. That's all I gotta say. Yeah.
I got mine reserved, and I'm gonna get mine on the 7th.
You put yours on layaway.
Yes, I did.
Payment plan.
Hurry up and pay that off, so I can steal it.
Oh, okay, cool. Or you can just buy one.
No, I'll bring you guys some.
No.
If you're gonna be there at the show.
No, Zach's gonna be there because he's gonna be running camera, right?
The 17th?
Yes.
I might have to ditch the camera and go dance.
I guess.
Yes, we will be there.
But we're all going to be there because obviously as we put these things together, we get to incorporate a lot of things, and there's going to be some cool projects happening that day that hopefully I get to capture what it is, the essence of everyone up there. And
the smell.
If only we had smell-o-vision on here to smell what the tears would smell like.
The girlfriend smell.
They do smell
Show
little.
up.
I can't even describe that smell because you have to fucking come get it yourself.
You got to be there, 1720, July 17th.
Is it nice?
To smell goth girlfriend, yeah.
Is it nice?
It's intoxicating. Intoxicating, just much like Pigs Radio is every Sunday night. We're toxic as fuck, but we hold it down. Make sure you fucking tell your moms about us. Like, subscribe, listen, do what you gotta do. Spread the word of Pigs. We've been doing this shit for almost 13 years and over 400 plus episodes, and we're on our way to episode 500.
Yeah. We've been doing this for way too long.
Little bit. I hope that you, whenever it is that you're ready, I hope that you will come back and talk a little bit more and maybe bring your band and maybe perform for us one day.
It could happen.
Woo! It could happen. Didn't say it will, but it can, Zach.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to that and hopefully fucking, do my prayers, eat my vitamins, and do whatever it is I got to do to hopefully make that shit fucking happen. But you guys can make it happen as much as everyone else listening in at the local music experience. And I have one other announcement, Zachary.
Send it.
On top of everything else, and obviously Pigs also has followers, and we have people that like Pigs, and holding it down all the way from the D coast. We're with another partner. We're with Famcast Media now.
We're taking over everything.
Baby, we're worse than fucking crabs. We're just on everything, and we're the scratch that you love to itch.
And with that,
or the itch that you like to scratch.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But with that, the return.
Famcast Media. Bitch.
Damn.
There we go.
These on some D shit.
I know, dude. That's why it's D Coast.
Yeah.
And obviously now broadcasting across all your favorite platforms as Pigs does it every Sunday night. We are now infiltrating and taking over the local music experience, which you can already listen to us re-air live on Wednesday nights or Tuesdays? Tuesdays, 7 and 7 is Ray's Not Favorite Drink, 7 in the morning, 7 in the evening for that morning and afternoon late night commute, that walk of shame home at 7 p.m. So you can listen to Pigs and relive that magic. But no matter what, we are streaming live now every Sunday night, whenever it is that we start, and taking over the local music experience on top of everything else. So download the app, get the fucking Pigs, get the album, get the wax, go hang out, come to the 1720, download, do whatever it is you got to do to paint them nails and just come out and be sad and happy at the same time, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, but you know what we got to get right now?
What?
On this podcast?
What happened?
We need a squeal.
Oh, and the wraparound with Zachary.
Didn't forget.
You're right. There we go. You promised me a squeal at the end.
Let me hear it one more time. What does it sound like?
Let's see. I did the low one. Let's see if I can do a high one. You know.
I mean,
that one was a little. It wasn't a. Yeah, it's fine.
like
I'm not the guest.
No, you are a guest over here, Zach, because this is your house.
Hey.
There we go.
I gave it my best.
Little piglets.
That was a very dark, wavy fucking pig if I've ever heard one.
Hey.
And once again, you follow him, you fucking love him, you subscribe, you listen, you dance, whatever it is you got to do.
TikTok it.
You TikTok. I mean, get it. Mareux. Spell that for us, because obviously I'm dyslexic as fuck, and I could not pronounce that the first time around. So spell it so we can know.
Mareux. Mareux.
Oh, Mareux. I'm so sorry.
No. It's Moro.
Oh, see, what the fuck? Fucking with my dyslexic brain. Why? Well, tell me, where did that come from?
The Mareux?
Yeah.
There's a video. I don't know. Have you been on TikTok, like just browsing and shit?
I mean, I get caught up and there's rabbit holes and it leads me to places.
There's
I don't
like a
wanna be.
guy who I think he's in New York, and he goes around and asks people like, "What are you listening to?" And like they'll tell them, you know, whatever song they're listening to on their fucking AirPods or whatever. And then this one kid is like, "I'm listening to The Perfect Girl by the Mareux," and that's where that joke comes from.
Wow, the Mareux. I like it.
Yeah.
Get that shit.
So like Jose at the green room, like, you know, every band has like their drinks and their food and whatever, and there's like a little label that says like the band's name according to what the food there. And he wrote the Mareux for me. So
nice.
Yeah.
Good job, Jose. Good
little
job.
inside joke.
Woo! I normally ask that question at the very end, and at the very beginning. I got this one at the very end. Everything was a little bit backwards, and I love
backwards.
it.
Oh, just like, you know, how his career took off, you know?
A little backwards.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. Thank you for taking time out of your
course,
rockstar day and fucking being here, from making songs that 87 million fucking people have listened to and re-listened to and just love. And I love to be inspired by people, and all I can do is just, I can't make music like that. I'm not that fucking talented. All I am is a dirty fucking pig with a dirty mouth with a microphone, and I have a platform to bring people like that. And all I can do is thank you for coming down. Jose, thank you for holding it down, keeping this music alive, and especially in the regions that you are in, because, I mean, before that, I mean, obviously we all know that LA is the fucking place for a lot of these things, but, I mean, Riverside and let alone San Diego, you are giving the Tijuaneros something to do on the weekend when they want to come over and dark that shit up, because fucking Los Darks are live and up, and they are all over TJ, and it's insane right now. So you keep doing what you do, man, and you hold down that shit, and I'm going to have you come DJ at a Fun City like fairly fucking soon, my friend, because, I mean, don't forget, this guy who tore this shit up at fucking Club 81 for me many years ago, and for Fun City. And we just haven't had you too much down here because, I mean, obviously, with all your other projects, you got too big for us. But I hope that you can come home one day and come
no way, man.
And come hang out with
we'll do this.
with the nobodies like us. All right. On that note, man, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell your mom about it. And Pigs, we fucking out.
And now, ladies and gentlemen...
Fuck you, Jose. I mean, not you, Jose. Our Jose.
Hey, yo, D!
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
What, honey?
Initiating shutdown sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
This show may cause birth defects and/or cancer. Void where prohibited in the Southern Red States. Official sponsor of the Special Olympics. Not really. 2% financing available for nothing. See your official Toyota dealer for recall as penalty for not buying American. This show may cause massive amounts of marijuana consumption. This show has been a joint venture of cock balls and ass. Free salad tossing available upon request. Visit robertreese.com. Sexual relations among cousins is not incest.
Thank you.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.